Last week, Joe, a 72-year-old retired school teacher, collapsed in his kitchen. His kidneys had silently failed over time. The worst part, he could have prevented it. Scary, isn't it? Most people think kidney failure comes suddenly, out of nowhere, but the truth is, it creeps in slowly, silently. By the time you notice the symptoms, it might already be too late. But what if I told you there are certain fruits that can naturally support your kidney function and even help prevent dialysis? Yes, it sounds almost too good to be true, but these aren't exotic superfoods you've never heard of. They're everyday fruits you might already have in your kitchen, you just didn't know the power they hold. According to a 2024 review by the National Kidney Foundation, diet plays a central role in managing and reversing early kidney damage. But here's the problem: most seniors are unknowingly eating things that strain their kidneys even more. So how do you fight back? In this video, I'm going to show you 6 specific fruits that help flush out toxins, reduce kidney inflammation, and support your overall health. And by the end, you'll also learn the one fruit that could make the biggest difference, and yet almost no one talks about it. So stick with me until the end, because making just one of these changes could save you or someone you love from years of painful, expensive dialysis. Now, before we go any further, ask yourself, do you often feel tired without explanation? Do your feet swell slightly at night? Have you been told your kidney numbers are borderline? If any of those sound familiar, this video might be the wake-up call you need. Let's get started. Your kidneys are your body's natural filters. They remove toxins, balance fluids, and help regulate blood pressure. But as you age, they can start to slow down. What's even worse, many of the things we do every day are secretly damaging them. Take Carol, for example. She's 68, lives alone, and always considered herself pretty healthy. But she drank 2 cups of coffee every morning, snacked on salty crackers, and didn't think much of the sugary dessert she had after dinner. 6 months ago, her doctor told her she was in stage 2 kidney disease. She was shocked. "I don't smoke, I don't drink. How could this happen to me?" The reality is, kidney disease doesn't always come from big, obvious problems. It builds from years of small habits. The CDC reports that nearly 1 in 7 US adults has chronic kidney disease. That's more than 35 million people, and many don't even know it. But here's the good news: nature has already given us powerful tools to fight back. The right foods can help your kidneys heal and work better. And this is where our list of fruits comes in. These aren't just tasty snacks. They are natural cleansers, loaded with antioxidants, vitamins, and compounds that ease the burden on your kidneys. Before we dive into the list, a quick but important reminder: always consult with your doctor, especially if you have existing kidney conditions. Some fruits are high in potassium or other minerals that might not be right for everyone. Now let's get into the 6 fruits that can naturally support your kidney health and potentially keep you off dialysis. Stick around until the last one. It's something most people overlook, yet it can be a game changer. Fruit 1, blueberries. Let's start with a fan favorite, blueberries. These tiny berries are more than just a sweet snack. They're packed with antioxidants, especially a type called anthocyanins. These compounds fight inflammation and oxidative stress, 2 key factors in kidney damage. A recent 2023 study published in the Journal of Renal Nutrition found that older adults who consumed blueberries regularly had improved kidney filtration rates over a 12-week period. Joe, whom we mentioned earlier, added half a cup of blueberries to his oatmeal every morning. Within 3 months, his creatinine levels stabilized, and his doctor was stunned by his progress. But why do blueberries work so well? Because oxidative stress damages the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys. Blueberries help protect those vessels, making it easier for your kidneys to filter waste. Plus, they're low in sodium and phosphorus, which makes them kidney-friendly. What to do? Add half a cup to your breakfast cereal, yogurt, or eat them on their own. Choose fresh or frozen without added sugar. Avoid blueberry muffins or sugary drinks. Those cancel out the benefits. If you're still watching, comment "Blue Power" below. I want to see who's taking their kidney health seriously. Up next is a fruit that not only detoxes but also reduces blood pressure, another major kidney risk factor. Let's get to it. Fruit 2, apples. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. You've heard that phrase 1,000 times, but did you know that apples are one of the best fruits for your kidneys? Let's talk about Frank. He's 75, a retired mechanic who spent most of his life working with his hands. But when his routine blood work showed rising creatinine levels, his doctor warned him, if it keeps going this way, dialysis might be in your future. Frank didn't want that, so he made small changes. One of them, he swapped his nightly dessert for a fresh apple. Within 4 months, his lab results started improving, not drastically, but enough to delay dialysis and give him hope. Apples are rich in pectin, a type of soluble fiber. Pectin helps lower cholesterol and blood sugar levels, both of which are critical in preventing kidney stress. According to a 2022 study in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases, pectin-rich diets are associated with improved kidney function in adults over 65. Apples also have anti-inflammatory compounds that reduce kidney inflammation and contain very low levels of sodium, potassium, and phosphorus, which is ideal for those with chronic kidney disease. What to do? Choose red or green apples, preferably organic. Eat them raw with the skin, that's where most of the fiber is. Avoid apple juice or canned apples with added sugar. Take a moment to pause and reflect. When was the last time you ate a whole apple? Comment below with apple check if you're ready to bring them back into your diet. And now we move on to a juicy fruit that not only quenches thirst, but also helps flush toxins naturally from your kidneys. Fruit 3, watermelon. Watermelon isn't just a refreshing summer snack, it's a kidney-boosting powerhouse. Nancy, 70, lives in Arizona where summers are blazing hot. She started experiencing swelling in her legs and noticed she was going to the bathroom less often. Her doctor suggested she increase her fluid intake, but Nancy hated drinking plain water. Instead, she added a small bowl of fresh watermelon to her daily diet. Within 2 weeks, she felt lighter, the swelling reduced, and her energy improved. Watermelon is 92% water. That means it helps you stay hydrated, which is essential for flushing toxins from the kidneys. It also contains a compound called lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that reduces inflammation and improves kidney function. According to a 2023 study in phytotherapy research, lycopene supplementation in seniors helped improve blood markers related to kidney stress. Even more impressive, watermelon also contains a small amount of potassium, but it's spread out due to the high water content, making it safer in moderate amounts for many people with mild kidney issues. What to do? Eat fresh watermelon cubes as a snack. 1 cup per day is enough. Avoid bottled watermelon juice or processed varieties with added sugar. Don't eat it right before bed, it might increase nighttime urination. Quick check-in, are you feeling inspired to make small changes? If so, drop a comment saying watermelon win below. Up next, a tropical fruit with surprising benefits for your kidneys, especially when it comes to controlling blood pressure and reducing internal inflammation. You won't want to miss it. Fruit 4, pineapple. Now let's take a trip to the tropics and talk about pineapple, a fruit that does much more than delight your taste buds. Pineapple may not be the first fruit that comes to mind when you think of kidney health, but if you're struggling with inflammation, high blood pressure, or fluid retention, this juicy, golden fruit might be your new best friend. Let me introduce you to Irene, 67, a retired nurse who developed hypertension in her early 60s. Over time, the high blood pressure began affecting her kidney function. Her doctor warned her that her GFR, glomerular filtration rate, was declining. That's when Irene decided to overhaul her diet. One of the simplest changes, she began eating small servings of fresh pineapple 3 times a week. Within a few months, her blood pressure came under better control, and her kidney function stabilized. Pineapple is low in potassium, which makes it a safer option for people with kidney problems, especially compared to fruits like bananas or oranges. It also contains bromelain, a natural enzyme with anti-inflammatory properties. Bromelain can help reduce inflammation in the kidneys and improve blood circulation. According to a 2022 meta-analysis published in Frontiers in Nutrition, bromelain has potential benefits in reducing systemic inflammation, which is a major contributor to chronic kidney disease progression. Another benefit, pineapple has a high water content, which helps support hydration, critical for healthy kidney function. What to do? Eat half a cup of fresh pineapple, not canned in syrup, 2 to 3 times a week. Avoid pineapple juices with added sugar or processed pineapple snacks. Combine it with other hydrating fruits like watermelon in a fresh fruit salad. Are you a fan of pineapple? If it's been a while since you had it, comment pineapple punch below. Next, we're talking about a superfruit that's known for boosting immunity, but has an underrated benefit for kidney health. Fruit 5. Cranberries. Cranberries aren't just for Thanksgiving dinner. These little red berries are powerful allies for your urinary tract and your kidneys. Let's talk about Harold, 78, who was struggling with recurring urinary tract infections, UTIs. Each infection meant antibiotics, discomfort, and stress. Over time, his kidneys started suffering from the repeated inflammation. After talking to a nutritionist, Harold began drinking diluted cranberry juice and occasionally adding unsweetened dried cranberries to his breakfast. His UTI episodes became less frequent, and his kidney health improved gradually. Cranberries are rich in compounds called proanthocyanidins, which prevent bacteria from sticking to the walls of the urinary tract. This not only reduces the risk of UTIs, but also protects the kidneys from infection-related stress. According to a 2024 review in the Journal of Urology, regular cranberry intake reduced UTI risk by 30% in seniors, which in turn helped protect renal health. Another perk, cranberries are low in potassium, sodium, and phosphorus, making them a safe and effective addition to a kidney-conscious diet. What to do? Drink 100% pure cranberry juice, no sugar added, diluted with water. Add a tablespoon of unsweetened dried cranberries to oatmeal or salads. Avoid cranberry cocktails, which are often loaded with sugar. Have you ever used cranberries to support your health? Share your experience in the comments below with Cranberry Cure. We're almost there. The last fruit is one that's often misunderstood, but may be the most powerful of all when it comes to kidney protection. Stay with me. Fruit 6. Red grapes. And finally, red grapes, small, sweet, and potentially life-changing. They might seem simple, but red grapes are loaded with a powerful antioxidant called resveratrol, which has been shown to reduce kidney inflammation, oxidative stress, and even protect against kidney damage caused by diabetes and hypertension. Meet Samuel, 69, who was recently diagnosed with diabetic nephropathy. His doctor explained that his diabetes was damaging the delicate vessels in his kidneys. Desperate to slow down the progression, Samuel began researching natural remedies. He stumbled across resveratrol and, with his doctor's approval, began eating a small bunch of red grapes every other day. 6 months later, his kidney labs showed less protein in his urine and better filtration rates. While his diabetes still required medication, his kidneys were doing better than expected. Resveratrol, found in the skins of red grapes, helps protect the kidneys by reducing oxidative damage and lowering inflammation. Red grapes also contain flavonoids that improve circulation and reduce the risk of blood clots, supporting overall cardiovascular and kidney health. A 2023 study in nephrology dialysis transplantation found that seniors who consumed red grapes 3 times a week had a 24% lower risk of kidney function decline over 2 years. What to do? Eat 1 cup of fresh red grapes 2-3 times a week. Choose organic when possible to avoid pesticides. Avoid grape juice, which lacks the fiber and antioxidants from the skin. If you've made it this far, comment Grape Guard, because now you have the tools to protect your kidneys naturally. Up next, let's wrap up with a recap and the one action you can take tonight to support your kidneys. Let's take a moment to recap the 6 kidney cleansing fruits we've covered. Blueberries, rich in antioxidants to fight inflammation. Apples, loaded with pectin to lower kidney stress. Watermelon, hydrates and flushes toxins. Pineapple, full of bromelain to reduce inflammation. Cranberries, fight infections and support urinary health. Red grapes, protect your kidneys from diabetic and oxidative damage. These fruits are more than just snacks, they're nature's medicine, designed to work with your body to protect and cleanse your kidneys. If you're struggling with tiredness, swelling, or your doctor has warned you about declining kidney function, this is your chance to act. Try this tonight, pick just one of these fruits and add it to your dinner or dessert. See how your body responds over the next week. You don't need to make huge changes all at once. Small, consistent habits often lead to the biggest transformations. If you found this helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone you care about. You never know whose life you might help change. And remember, it's never too late to support your kidneys, but the earlier you start, the better your chances of avoiding dialysis. Stay healthy, stay hopeful, and I'll see you in the next video.